if the hit scan are a problem and you feel like you can't wide swing, it's because your team is not applying enough pressure while you're swinging, which could mean
Okay.
that it's potentially your team's fault or potentially your fault.
Hmm.
And another factor to consider is, um, like, let's say your front line is pushing this way and the Cassidy is standing here, then as your as your front line pushes in, you can rotate to the side to kind of position yourself behind your front line. So if the cast is left side, then you can position right side. Or if the cast is like on the right side of the map and you're pushing this way, then you can swing left.
All right. Just like use my teammates as a body as cover.
Yeah, as like kind of like a physical shield. If you swing this way, then as cast is kiting out, he could potentially kill you.
Right.
But even that should
Okay.
be difficult if the timing is correct.
Okay. So just finding the timing when the team pushes forward
Yeah,
to swing.
and if he's actually being contested, then you can totally swing into him to land your missiles on him. Like that's fine. He just needs
Right.
to be contested at the right time.
Okay.
All right, I am ready.
Speed is pretty good.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah.
I feel like
We if we
it was
want to
pretty aggro.
we could even ring like literally the choke, because why bother crossing this distance without speed ring when we could just be fast and then the speed effect stays for a long time. So if you put it early and you get across this open space with speed, that's a bit better. That's a good missiles. That one was a little bit off time because your Orisa was backing. See.
Yeah, their front line's getting pushed back by Orisa Spirit. Or
Orisa backed a
spinning.
little bit, yeah. That's solid. Yeah, that's good. What's the problem with these missiles?
I'm a bit exposed. I mean, I do have my Orisa in front of me, but I guess
Well,
they're all stacked up. So if one person walks up, like say if Orisa walks up and like spear or spins completely
yeah,
moved,
technically,
then they
but
can also
that's
easily
not the big
LOS it.
issue. The bigger issue is this is not our spike in pressure. Like this is off time from our team. We're not pushing now.
Oh, okay.
They're not pushing now. Nothing is happening. So this is you're just using the cooldown pre-fight, and you're not going to have it for the actual fight.
And then they
Like
can just
you're going to shoot your
stay
missiles
bit.
here. It's going to
Then
probably
also,
do good damage, but you're going to be missing the CD when the fight happens. So this is the spike, right? They're engaging, and we would like to engage now, but you're missing the CD.
it's just a matter of timing.
Also, you can ring a bit earlier. Like as soon as Venture's engaging, we can ring and contest right away.
Right.
And then Venture's going to have to decide, do I pop out and feed while my team is getting stuffed, or do I go back to my team and then my cooldown cycle is wasted?
Hmm.
Does that make sense? So this
Yeah.
is the spike in pressure. These guys are trying to go. The ring needs to be down. And it lasts a long time. If you don't put it down now, people are not going to get hit by it.
Yeah, the ring is. They've already pushed past the ring basically by the time I place it down.
And yeah, you farmed ults so fast because you're doing a ton of good damage. Let's see who's dead here. Yeah, you use a result for their beat, and you're up one, so that should be a fight win. Probably unnecessary to rally.
Or just ring right now.
Yeah, you got it.
Like 5 seconds ago. 'Cause I know they have to play on point. I know they have to walk into it, so just meet them immediately.
Oh, what about your ultimate? Should we be using it second to their ults or first? First. So you tell me when we should ult.
I feel like I should just ring here and then ult now. Because I know they have to. They're
Like right
walking.
here.
I know. Yeah, I know where they're coming from.
They have to go through this choke point.
Yeah.
Or I mean both of these choke points. They have to go through like this small area to get to point. But once they're here, it's you know, they're already got their spike in value. So you can just prevent this from happening. We could have been fighting them inside your Juno ult already for the past like 3 seconds.
I think in my mind that was like, I felt like we could win this fight without using ults.
Oh, okay. I see.
But the venture popping the venture ult, it was like, okay, I'm just gonna take this trade. Because I knew we also didn't have rally, we didn't have anything really defensive. So I'm like,
I think
they pop venture ult.
I just don't think. Look, your ult farms so fast. You can get it every other fight. Like every 2 fights, you should have ultimate. So using it now is not an issue. You're gonna have Genji ult. You're gonna have Noon. Like you're fine for the next fight. And also they have like no ultimates right now except for Venture. So it's totally reasonable to just use it. I would rather you limit test on the side of using the ult and it being unnecessary than limit test on the side of not using the ult when you like may or may not have needed it.
Okay.
In scrims especially. Like it's better to just use it and see if you can get value where you want to. Because this is the worst case. You're panicking, you're using it in a suboptimal location. So you're using it anyways, but it was forced. Also, generally the order for the cooldowns here, the ring first, and then pop your ultimate, and then you can glide out and throw missiles.
Okay.
Kind of in that order. So you get the damage boost from the ultimate on the missiles. And the ring is there first to enable your team to take space quickly and get to your ultimate. Whereas if you put the ultimate then the ring, you know, the deploy time for the ultimate is kind of long, and then you're a bit slow for getting inside. Orbs on orbs on orbs.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a one-on-one or a team VOD?
Just one-on-one.
Not much of a team. Probably could have waited, because they're not really engaging at that moment when I use my torpedoes.
But are they close enough to engage on? This guy? Is this guy close enough? Actually, you're downcast. I just noticed you're downcast. So maybe maybe you can just play safe here. Yeah, your Cassidy dies. Okay, so hypothetically, if you did have cast, because it looks like you're posturing as if you want to fight here, you're not actually kiting. So if the decision is to fight, then when should we fight and how should we use our cooldowns? Are they engaging?
I mean, I need to... They're not really engaging. They're more so... It's hard to say.
They're engaging.
I feel like
they're trying to engage. They're pushing through the choke right now, and they're
True,
definitely
but I'm
close
also
enough.
looking at their Moira and their Reaper, and I'm...
Look, they're.
I mean, yes,
close enough.
they are. Yes, they're. Yeah. Okay.
They're close enough for you to attack and kill. Like all your Orisa needs to do is speed ring, go, and then they're screwed. Like you probably win the fight, but just by doing that. Like this guy's so close. This guy's so close. They would not be engaging if soldiers like back here and Reaper's like, I don't know, like on the flank or something, and then Orisa's standing here. then yeah, I think you're right. But at this point, they're postured, they're close enough. You
Yeah.
can engage on this. And this isn't so bad as pushing past other chokes because this choke is relatively weak. It's pretty wide. Good kite. Let's get missiles. So why did this work for you guys? I think already right now, if you guys are crossing the choke, you need to be going. Otherwise, your Orisa should just stay here and defend. But the fact that your Orisa's walking past the choke, it's time to go.
Yeah.
She should not be walking past the choke without your speed ring. Because she's walking into soldier damage. So she needs to go fast.
I'd say it works because their Orisa engaged into us and completely, like, the Orisa forced us back, which cut off Soldier LOS partially, cut off Moira LOS partially. She kind of just allowed us to play out of their LOS by forcing us back away from the choke. Versus if she had just done that, but further up, where Soldier can shoot on that
Yeah.
Surge, I think it would have been a lot worse.
She doesn't have either DPS participation. Like this guy's LOS is cut by the corner, and then the Reaper, he just didn't shoot at all. Like he was like in Wraith.
He was in Wraith. He was in for Death Blossom.
So
and
he just did
speared
nothing.
him out of it.
Yeah. But if they're playing a comp that can go in past the choke, that would work. That makes sense. Like if they were on Genji, Tracer, Venture, Cassidy, something like that.
Yeah.
That probably just would have worked. And that's due to the fact that you guys were standing here at the choke and you weren't going in. If we're at the choke, we're committing. Otherwise, we just need to like chill and kite. And by the way, if they do go first, and you're standing, let's say Orisa here, Juno, then you can speed ring, kite, disengage.
Yeah.
No issue.
You could probably just, if I was postured a bit more aggressively, you could just speed ring and then ult and then just walk on them.
Yeah.
So they can't even rotate on the height.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even let them do that.
That's perfect line of reasoning. Like this rotation is a rotation that we can engage on for sure. So I'm glad you're realizing that. You're a bit close right now. We kind of just waste ring. My tank walks away. Oh, yeah, they mess up, so it looks like we don't need an ultimate there. What was the intention of that ring? I'm not sure.
So that our Brig cast can walk up and match, be with our Orisa was the intent.
But our Orisa cycle is over. Like our Orisa, well, I'm not really sure what our Orisa's doing, but our Orisa's not pushing anymore. She's just kiting. So it's fine. Like the spike of the fight is here, so either way, it kind of makes sense. But it was.
I remember my intention. It was to force them out. I didn't know Lucio got behind.
Okay.
It's just to make sure that they didn't get to overtime. Because if I'm not mistaken, if Lucio didn't get behind, it would have just been a point.
we can totally do this, but we need to have the rest of your team here.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could possibly position it a little bit better instead of being in that room, be like right where
So yeah, the
right
fact
in their line of sight.
yeah, exactly. The fact that your team is not there means that's either it wasn't communicated well enough, or maybe I don't know, like something went wrong in terms of coordination. And who cares about the Lucio? Like it honestly doesn't matter.
Yeah, I used my ult reactively.
It's a pretty good ult, even though it wasn't. We want to be using that offensively. And we end up using a Orisa too, which is not great.
Ah, 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2, but they had to stagger push into Orisa. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
and we had Juno ult,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
like we couldn't.
we just need one ultimate, just one. I don't think he made it fast enough to catch this rotation. Or this one here.
Because I
Yeah.
wasted my speed ring a bit in the fight before, so I didn't have it up for rotation.
We're a bit indecisive right now. This is not a good angle for us. This choke sucks for multiple reasons. It's a fucking hallway. It's like a double choke. It's technically just one choke here and then one choke here. And then this is like the riskiest position to be in of all time. And yeah, just the fact that you're here just gets you killed. So next time, you can just, you see the soldier here, you see the Echo was rotating here, you can just rotate down here through the cover and have a closer range engagement, which is what you're looking for with Genji. Yeah, if you arrive here and the soldier's still on high ground, then, or if like Orisa's here and the soldier's here, then you can just speed ring or run down the soldier if he's making the mistake by standing there.
Let's increase our pace.
Kind of probably could have saved my torpedoes for.
Now looking at this, I should not have won around.
Oh yeah.
I should have just stuck straight to mid.
This is pretty good. I mean, their setup honestly is like kind of terrible right now. We could probably afford to just walk up to this corner and then speed ring engage, because they really had no possibility of holding that space there. But yeah, this is fine. This is a good speed ring. And then yeah. We didn't quite get in. See how we're just on this, all on this angle. We didn't close the distance that we wanted to. Like when we speed ring, we want to be on the squishies or be on their backline within like 2 seconds. And if it doesn't work, then we can't continue to push. Did you have gold? Oh, you died with gold. So I think about like the shortest path to get around their Orisa and onto the squishies. Okay, you know how to use your cooldowns at this point, so you tell me. Let's fight.
Okay, so I want. Well,
Well, first let's start with the speed ring. Is this a good speed ring?
nah, it should be a bit closer. We shouldn't have to walk all that distance just to get the value from it.
Yeah,
Oh, we just,
but
like,
I
literally
said
just
it.
right in
I
front
said
of
it should be at the
Arista.
choke, so the position is correct.
A bit further,
So what's wrong?
or a bit closer.
Like here?
Yeah.
No, I think the position is correct. We want it to be at the choke, right? This, okay, like, let's be specific. Going from here to here, is this a rotation through enemy LOS?
No, we have
No.
good cover from going.
It's only when we reach the choke that we have to make the dangerous rotation that we want to go fast.
Yeah.
So this is a good position. But the problem is what?
We're not all really there.
We're not ready.
Kinda
Yeah, yeah,
split.
yeah.
We have Orisa up front, and then we have our Cass, Greg, lagging a
So
little bit behind.
what we want to see is everybody walking to the corner, and then we speed ring and immediately get it. So there's no travel time. Like if we start here and we speed ring, we're good to go. And the ult is
Probably
good.
could have ulted in a better spot, not in so good spot. But
No, the ult is good, I think.
no, just like where I was when I used it. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Like,
okay, but yeah, if you were
yeah.
if you were here, then it's good. So like,
Yeah.
if we fix this problem, then the ult is good. That's a really fat missiles, by the way. Careful with the soldier angle. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you want to attack these guys,
Mhm.
and you don't want to peek this guy, where do you go?
Could go around. That's quite long. Oh, for me specifically?
Yeah.
But I also want to play in the ult.
Yeah, but your team is hard pushing with the ultimate.
Yeah.
You know, having yourself exposed here is like not necessary, and you're gonna get big value if you enable an off angle on this side. Like these guys are for sure dead. If your team is pushing this way and then you swing this way, and I mean like over this pit with your glide.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, like that's fine. You can also point the ult more in this direction, so it's like when you get here, you're stabilizing in the ultimate. Does that make sense? Like that's the theme for Juno is
Yeah.
when we're engaging, if it's too dangerous, I don't think it was too dangerous here. Just something to consider. Like you probably survive this guy, but maybe if his aim was better, you get rolled. I don't know. Or if maybe one other person was here, you get rolled. But yeah, you can just wide swing, avoid lots of the damage, and then arrive at the fight with your missiles, and you're good. R.I.P. Lucia.
Oh yeah, this was
Accelerate.
getting.
It's a big waste of speed ring. It really does matter, right?
Yeah.
Like we
And then
need
now we
speed
don't have
ring.
it
We
for when the
really
fight
need speed
actually
ring for this comp. It matters. Like your cooldown is so important.
Don't have speed ring for disengage on.
So yeah, even a small mistake like that is costly. Okay, your venture's here. We walk to the corner. Positioning of the ring.
It could be a bit further. I don't actually know if Orisa gets it. Oh, right.
Rip. But yeah, it should be just at the choke.
Yeah.
Literally just on the choke. So then your Orisa doesn't have to be standing here to get it. She can be standing where she wants to on the corner and then get it. This is a problem, by the way. We shouldn't be using gold here. We need gold for a real engagement.
I think he used gold so that he wouldn't get CC'd
Oh, we
by the
didn't.
touch.
Oh, we got the touch. Where's the Venture? Not have touch. What the heck?
I think she got speared. Because I know she said she was gonna go for touch.
Oh, yeah, we kind of messed up here.
Yeah, I was trying to not get CC'd and I didn't.
I see,
notice.
I see.
Like I
Yeah.
thought I got the touch, because the animation for like the circle didn't go off for me. Like it did
Yeah.
not go off for me.
He got body blocked by a rest.
Okay, I see what happened there.
And so I genuinely thought we were still fighting for point. And right as I used my ult, Kyle come saying, "Hey, we lost a point." I was like, "Fuck."
I mean, we
like
still won the fight, so
You still won the
get
fight,
really
but at the same
rotation
time,
on.
yeah,
And they used
That was-
dupes, so
that was nice. But at the same time, like, it was just not worth for me to use ult there. I think I also died here. Yeah, and then that
Yeah.
guy did suicide,
Yeah,
one bullet left of my gun.
which was not worth it.
yeah, that's understandable. In a perfect world, we just have Venture, touch, and stall, and then we do our regular engage like normal.
Right now we're just waiting for the ring. So ring first, and then
Yeah,
ult, then swing.
and what about the positioning?
I could be going a lot farther right, just going straight around coast with a better angle.
Yeah, I think
There's so much cover that they can play.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
choke
yeah.
itself and also the little statue.
I think you guys can just walk up this way to cover, and then this is your corner, this is your ring, and your engagement distance is so much shorter. It's like half, right? Yeah, but I think you can afford to walk. Or if you want to go right side, then sure, you just walk right, and then ring somewhere around here and go like that. But this is just, you get a LOS soldier and echo until, boom, you're in their face immediately.
Yeah.
So this ultimate is pretty kiteable because it's so far back from them. Also wet swing. Wide this way, missiles down. She's so low, holy shit. So your goal is to get onto the squishies, and we didn't really do so that fight. We just kind of have to shoot Orisa,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Ooh, careful peeking.
I gotta just ring there when I was. That was.
Yeah, this is close enough to go.
Yeah, like they're engaged. There's nothing to wait for. Nothing else to wait for.
When your Orisa's here, like, we're using spin, but we're not taking space. Like this, look how close they are, guys. Like, come on. Just go, just go, just go. And now we're using gold, but we didn't really get on top of them, and our gold is ended. Like, right now, we should be on top of somebody, because we had the speed to get in there. We had the resource spike.
This is just a very Scott fight. And I think we even won this somehow. Even
Oh, that's
though
a
we
good
shot.
ultimate. Kayla. I'll just scroll back for a second here. Yeah, so I'd say right about now, we just walk to the corner, speed ring, engage, use an ultimate, we win the fight. Like, these guys, the second these guys are here, it's go time. How dare they walk out of the choke? How dare they?
I think we just didn't have established kill box on that setup. We kind of didn't know at what point we wanted to force the engage.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we just had it, okay, like on the stairs. Or
The thing is, though,
on the
it's
ground.
like, if you play slow and you don't force the engage, it's Soldier's gonna do more damage, Echo's gonna do more damage than your Cast Venture, who are closer range heroes, and you're just gonna lose by default. Like, if you give them time to set up and do damage and have a sightline, then by the time you want to go, somebody's gonna be dead or forced out or low resources. Okay, I felt like that was pretty good. Did you want to look at,
I can mold.
like, what did you
Oh
play?
no.
Oh, this went horribly. I remember this.
That's why we have to review it.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to review Juno games primarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
I
play,
also want to like.
did you play
Okay.
Juno or
This is
Ana?
gonna sound an
I swapped Juno
Okay.
like second.
Were you gonna say,
I
Cole?
think.
I also want to ask something real
Oh wait,
quick.
no, I go Juno on attack.
Yeah.
So
But I'm okay with.
So in this scenario, so we're trying to set up for like a wall right at that bridge.
Yeah.
We at the time did not know they had a sim to teleport behind us. So what should we do in this situation? The
If
second
you
it
do
is.
know they have a sim, or if you don't know they have a sim.
Don't know.
So do you see the sim or not?
We didn't. Like I'm pretty sure from my perspective.
We pinged it, but then
Like,
Like,
what's
that's too fast.
the question? When we see there's a sim, what do we do?
So
Or when we see this, what do we do?
literally right as they started to teleport, because we had a slight game plan to cut off someone with the bridge.
Yeah.
With Maywall. So right here,
This
should
is
we have
huge for
done
us.
like?
This
Yeah.
is really good for us. This teleporter sucks. Why does it suck?
It was right in the open, but like none of us were prepared for it.
1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle. You just need to walk a little bit, and then 5 angles. 5 angles surrounding a Reinhardt. Ryan does not want to be in the open surrounded by 5 angles. He's fucked.
Yeah.
So this
We
should be
just
fine.
genuinely were not prepared.
This should be fine. We just need to collapse. And yeah, they go fast, but like we have speed too. We should be fine.
Yeah, you'll see very quickly why it did not.
Speaking of speed,
Go
like
the way.
the speed should be down. This is the spike in resources. Speedering down.
It also
okay.
kind of screwed up Trixie.
Yeah, let's go back to Kalapov. It's a good nade. You kind of don't double
I don't
Yuki.
need-
Like, don't. Why are you walking forward?
Yeah, I don't
just
need
stay
to walk
here.
more. I could just rotate through Mega. To
Well,
get maybe a
Mega.
better
Where's
LOS.
the Mega?
Or Mini, sorry. Like yeah, rotate through there, that hallway.
Yeah, eventually. But right now, I don't think you have time. You just need to land the nade and just hold this angle. Okay, just hold, value, value, value. And then if they push you, then you rotate back. Or rotate this way. Whatever's safer for you.
Yeah, rotate a bit too early. Then have to go back.
Yeah, so... You,
Because like
The-
my Orisa and May are coming towards me.
yeah,
So I
your
can just
your
play
Orisa
there.
needs your support at this angle at this time.
Mhm.
So you can go for an off angle when you want to land like a nade that you couldn't otherwise. Just let your team know that you have downtime. Like, I'm looking for an off angle nade, so they know that okay, my Orisa is not going to get healed for a couple seconds. Then you can hit the nade, and then Orisa can push in or something like that. But right now it's like mid fight, you have no nade. You're not going to get enough value by flanking. Just use nade. Try and get a trade. Okay.
I thought they TP downwards, no upwards, so then
Mm-hmm.
I kind of messed up this fight also.
Well, you see them now. You should be fine. Oh, your wrist is abandoning the fight. Ah, that's a good nade.
Dude, The thing is, I didn't hear a TP. I just saw that Lucio just peek. I'm like, this guy's fucking trolling. What?
Yeah. But again, how can you kite this better?
I can just walk backwards.
Yeah.
can drop
Literally,
down.
there's
Just
a
go here.
whole room that
Just
I
go
can
here.
just
And then if he
playing in.
keeps chasing you, just keep backing up and keep backing up and keep backing
Yeah.
up. And if he chases you here, your team did not do enough damage to him. I see. Also, every time you nade, you should be animation canceling, like, for the most part. So shoot, nade. You could shoot this BAP and then nade, it might just be an insta-kill before it gets snapped off. Do you know what I mean when I say animation cancel your nade?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. You should do that, like, almost always. It's really strong. Oh. What the heck is that TP?
Yeah, I saw the TV. I'm like, where did they go?
Just see if
And
they're
I
vulnerable.
still don't know where they went.
Just watch. See where they are.
Yeah, I nade
Pushed off.
early.
And also we just played
Could have
this.
been fat.
Yeah, so
We also played this really horribly just by the way that like some of us played towards the symbol.
based on the positioning right now, where can you kite?
We just because of like where we were positioned, I would say like
Oh, I'm
And
like,
in
where
my
should
mind-
on a kite?
Oh.
In my mind, for me, I think it's best to drop.
Best to drop.
'Cause I don't think. I think so.
I
Or I
think-
could play. I could walk left side.
Yeah, I think your best option is to walk left side, and then Orisa presses E and stops them from walking at you,
Probably.
and then you hit the nade, of course, and then
That's kind of what happened.
yeah, and then if you need to, if they still on top of you, then yeah, you can drop. But if you drop, you're almost guaranteed to die, so it's like kind of a last resort. Like if you drop here, you're super exposed. Anybody could shoot you.
I was thinking of dropping behind, but then I'd kind of just lose full LOS. And I'm not really.
Yeah, if you drop behind, then we're
Do
kind of in
anything.
trouble because, you know, your Orisa can't hold the
Yeah,
high
you're
ground by
on his
herself,
spot in
and
the
you have to
game.
rotate all the way back up, and that's a very long rotation.
I was calling if I was calling if Trixie walked back forward a bit, I could nano him to keep him up.
Yeah.
But I was actually calling Cole because I didn't realize that Trixie was on tank. So I was like, Cole, walk back, Cole, walk back. He's like, I'm
They
dead. I'm like,
saved
what?
you
What
with
do you
their
mean?
own May wall.
Yeah, they did. That's not the first time that happened. I don't think.
That's optimal.
Maybe that was a comp game.
That's
I don't know,
optimal
might be.
anti-synergy.
Yeah, but it did cut me off from getting any nades or keeping my
By the way,
wrist up.
You should nano here when we're walking out, and then when you peek, you can nade. Like you want to be nading right now.
Yeah.
Just don't waste time nanoing. It probably hits the wall anyways, but yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
This is a good position for you. Oh, why drop? Why drop? Oh wait, they.
I wanna-
Oh okay. Did you know that?
I mean, it wasn't even because of that. It's because I didn't feel like I would be able to play. I just felt too pressured by the poke by the Maybap.
Well,
I wanted to
how
play
do
a
you-
better, a different angle.
well, what's wrong with?
Because I
You
knew
can
that we
dodge
weren't
poke.
gonna.
This is a safe angle. Just tuck this way if you don't want to peek it.
Okay, that's-
You'll take 0 damage if you're standing here. Or even if you're playing like on this very back part, you can be really safe and only see like a tiny bit of the enemy. It'll be hard for them to shoot you. Oh, that's a good attempt on the sleep turret.
I don't know. It was this game.
But yeah, it's like we want to stop them from TPing, so it's like we should be looking for some engagement here. If this is our setup. But they just go first and get destroyed. Okay. So on Ana, just more spacing, like be further away for the most part, and counter rotate if you need to.
Kind of just plan my rotations.
Yeah. There's a walk away from the enemy. Jesus Christ, this replay. Did I just break it?
Did you?
My game is just not working anymore. Fuck.
Uh.
Oh my god. Wait.
Awesome.
You have that voice line equipped? Oh dear lord, we're so cooked.
Hey,
We're so cooked.
be happy that it wasn't Hannah who was on it. Like,
So plan
Hannah
here
is
is
notorious.
TP.
That spawn room would be going crazy if Hannah was on Juno.
Oh yeah. The plan was literally to do the
I
same
think
as team
we
did.
kind of just.
That was a huge
I
disconnect.
mean, I
with
feel
their
like rule
tank.
number 1 of Sim TP, tank goes first. And
Yeah,
that, didn't
yeah.
happen.
Also,
And
when
even when we do end up winning the fight, it didn't. It wasn't even.
No, we lost this. We lost this engagement entirely.
Oh yeah, we lost it a couple times.
when you okay, this is micro, but as soon as you take the TP, immediately use glide and get to like further this way. Because for the same reason why their TP was shit, this TP is not very safe for you to end up in. So just get out this way.
If you don't mind, where would be a good TP on this map?
Probably into the.
I think, well, I think it
I'd say in
actually
the
I think
room.
it is okay, but we just need to move like really quickly, and it didn't work because we weren't stacked at all. Yeah, into the room is another option, but I think we can.
'Cause then we can speedering out from there. Depending on how they react.
To be honest, I don't think you even need to use your TP at all. You can just shield off the Torb Arista damage, and then use speedering to push the Mei. So
Yeah.
Mei will use block, and it will probably be killable. Or she'll leave this room, and then you have the room. So after you get this room, you can make a play with your TP.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted the Mei, because then we could just wall off main and then make it the easiest rotation ever.
Yeah.
Like there's no pressure or anything.
Your shield or Ram shield is good at doing that too. So
Yeah.
I think the TP is okay. It's fine. I think the reason it was worse when you guys did it was because your Orisa was standing like, what, like here or something.
Yeah.
So it was way more pressure on the TP than what these guys have. Like right now, it's only these two that can see it. Maybe Torb, but
Yeah, but their Ana can also rotate
yeah.
fast.
But for that reason, it's better.
Yeah.
Like if you TP and then shield Ana immediately, she won't get the nade off.
And then it was like pretty late as well.
Yeah.
And I don't. And it doesn't even hit anyone actually. Maybe. Anti anyone.
Fair. We're getting split on target a little bit. They're doing a really good job at stopping you guys. So our push kind of failed. We can just stabilize.
Okay, I do not
You're getting
W
too
being
close
there.
to the enemy.
Yeah. I can literally just play where I don't need to be W King at all.
Yeah,
I have the torpedo LOS
yeah. I mean,
literally right there.
you could even Just fly this way, and then pop your missiles that way.
True, for better cover if they did have.
If it's too dangerous for you to be on point, which
Yeah.
it probably is. Hey, this is a good time to use your TP because this rotation is troubling. Wait, how much health does Cole have? Okay. Nice. Good, Juno ult.
I should have used my
Yeah,
boosters.
use your glide for sure there.
Yeah.
You could just,
'Cause then-
you could be in such a good position. Like you could be all the way out here and get missiles off. You don't even hit the Ana with that. Shoot Ana, or Alari, I mean. She lived her way too long. Yeah, focus is squishy for sure. Oh my god, soldier. That's a good speed ring.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Brig didn't get the first there.
I think you played that pretty well, yeah. We didn't really get the engagement we were looking for, but they just dumped two ultimates into a lost fight.
I swear to God, this Ana was fucking trolling.
Speed ring.
Yeah.
Speed ring,
You
swing,
could just speed.
focus down Junker May, probably, because they're close. But we didn't really push anybody there. Like nobody on your team pushed them.
And then Hyper Ring comes out after Ram uses abilities.
Yeah. You just got the ultimate. I think this ult is really good. We just need to focus on Mei because she just left block. Oh. They hit a fat nade. They get to reload
This
at
is
that
where
time.
I went up to 200 ping, and I'm just
You're turning your back to the enemy.
I should not even be shooting at that map. That guy could fucking one-shot me with window.
You're just ego picking him. I love that for you. Okay, let's get to the actual fight here. Your Ram goes in alone, gets naded.
I could have ringed earlier. I don't
It
know
was on
why I
cooldown.
hesitated.
It was on cooldown.
Yeah, it was. No.
So your Ram went in too early. Does he die? He lives. Adventure is feeding. Oh, no way. Yeah. It was a desperate. Okay, at this point in the fight, your Hans is dead. Our best chance of winning this is inting at Ana, who's on
Right.
low ground main right now. So everybody needs to have that in mind. If we went on her quickly there, we could potentially break tire, kill
Yeah,
kill
so
Ana.
we
But
just
that was
ring
our only
quickly.
only opportunity, and now it's over.
I think it could have been done. If I speed ring immediately off of the stabilizing, she was playing on low ground, I think we could have.
To like pull the trigger and kill her.
I'm just holding my ring.
Speed ring, swing, missiles. That's pretty good, but again, we're not. Our team is not pushing. Where are people? Oh, we're just.
I think maybe Cole just got back up respawn.
Yeah.
That's more sense.
At least our Symmetra needs to be pushing there.
I feel like when Ramacha uses his shield, we should just speed ring and then just fucking run past it.
Yeah.
Could have followed it earlier.
This is
This is
pretty solid. Yeah, we're kind of far back. Like, look where everybody is. Like, look where your Sojourn is. Yeah, we need to be positioned to swing the corner together. So 3, 2, 1. Ring,
Sniper ring.
swing. Where's my mouse? Swing this way, and engage. Like, we're way too far. Should probably use your ultimate this way too. Since this last fight, just use it immediately. Okay, well, kind of just messy. Clean up at the end there. Okay, yeah, that's. I think we know more about the Juno comps now.
Yeah. But I think one thing I struggled with Juno was the torpedoes and also the hyper ring. No,
I think the biggest part for you guys is like when we're pushing, we just need to go to the corner. Like if we're gonna push through this choke, we need to all walk to the corner
and then all
get
swing.
ring and go.
Yeah.
Like we don't want to be positioned back
Get
here
ring,
and then
swing.
ring here.
Front of them.
Like that was a reoccurring theme.